Hello everyone and welcome to our first look at mermaids in The Sims 4 Island Living. I'm currently in LA, in Los Angeles, or Los Angeles, because you guys keep telling me that it's not Los Angeles, it's Los Angeles. And I have moved from my old hotel room because I'm about to fly home to Australia, but I am dedicated AF towards you guys. So I'm still editing and making videos before flying out. Thank you to Samaj for letting me use his hotel room. So thank him in the comments down below. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you to EA for flying me out to LA to EAPLAY to get early access of Island Living before it comes out. So thank you to EA. And I also wanted to play a quick song for you before we get into the video. I don't know if you guys knew, but I've been working on my music career while I've been in LA, trying to diversify. Yo. My name is Deli. Rub my belly. It feels so nice. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that little something that I wrote for you. And let's actually get into what you guys want to see in the video. Let's check out some mermaids in The Sims 4. Alright, so let's jump into CreateASim and see how we can actually create the new occult mermaids in this pack. So basically there's a couple new traits and a new aspiration that work really nicely with mermaids. And I'll try and do a more detailed CreateASim video if I can. But basically mermaids work just like in the vampire pack, how you add a vampire to the family. On the lower left-hand corner, you can add a occult, which will be a mermaid, and then they have their sim form or their mermaid form. And I just loved that animation of them spinning with the splashing water. I think it's so beautiful with the light coming through CreateASim at the top with the water surface. So magical. We have a whole heap of hairs that work really well for mermaids with lots of ombre colors, very free, very flowing. Of course, you can have male sims as mermen too. I think they look so beautiful, I really do, and I'm excited to show you guys the animations when they're swimming. They look really, really nice in the water. If you watched my gameplay video, you would have seen a bit of mermaid action already. Basically, we've got some tops that are designed for your mermaid sims. So we have these scales, very beautiful in a couple of different colorways, and they can blend into the tail perfectly in different patterns, different colors, and there's a beautiful like shine on the scales when you turn your sim around. There's a little subtle shine there, which is really quite beautiful in my opinion. But let's actually jump into gameplay. I have my mermaid sim right here, and during a let's play that we do, we'll actually look more into the moodlets and stuff like that, but I really want to show you guys first up how she's going to swim in the ocean because it's so cool. I think it's so pretty. Not to mention the world. The world is really, really gorgeous too. I think I said in my other video, it's like escaping to a holiday through your Sims game. So she's going to wade in, and then she does this forward somersault, and bam, she is a full-blown swimming mermaid. Look at that animation. Isn't it gorgeous? And they'll like jump out of the water. I think that skill is actually just your active skill, your exercise skill. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure that is. But there's a few different options here. You can sunbathe, you can sleep in the water. They'll just like back float and sleep if you want them to. And they have a special need, which is hydration. So they are going to need to be in the water. Otherwise, they might turn into just human sim form, I think, or maybe they die. I think they're just going to turn into a normal sim if their hydration gets too low. I didn't actually ask about that, but we'll figure it out in the LP. And look at that. Sometimes I do that when I'm in the ocean. I'll just lie on my back and I'm like, so nice. And how many of you guys pretend to be a mermaid where you just like swim and do that like kick as well and you pretend you're a fish? Or is that just me? Maybe that's just me. But yeah, she's just relaxing here. She loves the ocean. She also has the trait where she's like an ocean child, I think it was. So she's gonna get some bonus moodlets from that anyway. You can also see that she has a dolphin friend here who I've already started a relationship with. They're already like super close, which means we have unlocked all of the options to speak and interact with the dolphin. We can splash the dolphin, we can ask the dolphin to fetch things for us, we can feed, request tricks, we can rename the dolphin, who I named Dolphin, I think. Haha, Dolphin, it's like Daphne. Oh no, it's not even like Daphne. Oh well, Dolphin I thought was cute anyway. And the dolphin can fetch some pretty good stuff, as well as a special sea kelp, which will enable you to turn other sims into mermaids. We're also going to do that in a little while. We're going to turn our male sim into a mermaid, or merman, whatever you want to call it. Do we want to be gender specific? I don't know. No, I'm just going to call it a mermaid. So yeah, we can swim around, we can swim with others, and this just makes me want to go to the beach so much. Just going to fast forward a little bit and see if the dolphin's going to fetch us anything. Ooh, let's do a belly trick first though. I mean, I love the belly tricks. Also, you can see here the game is actually a little bit glitchy. I think that in terms of interacting with mermaids and dolphins, I realized I had to swim around a little bit in order to get to kind of interact with a dolphin. It was a little bit annoying. It's the same with cleaning stuff up on the beach. It is a little bit glitchy, and I recognized this pretty quickly into gameplay, so that's a little bit disappointing. But, you know, it's not that difficult to get around. It's not like it doesn't work. You just have to kind of move around a little bit to make it work again. And look at this little belly rub. Oh, I wish I could hang out with a dolphin and do this myself. So sweet. And the dolphins make the cutest sounds as well. Really, really cute. The mermaid will only take a mermaid form when in water, so in pools, in the ocean, and also in the bathtub. So we're going to have a look in the bathtub a little bit later, because that's actually one of my favorite little animations to put in, a little detail I really like, which you'll see soon. And look, our dolphin actually just gave us a digitalistic sketch pad. So that's what the dolphin fetched for us. So you can get some pretty epic items. I mean, it's amazing the sketch pad actually works too when it was found in the water. I don't know how, it must be very waterproof. And then over here at our house, let's check on our male sim. I'm sorry, I can't remember his name. Oh, Sam Mills, there we go. Here, he's actually got a little bit of a relationship with this woman who, he doesn't know this, but I know this. She's actually a mermaid as well, and she's a townie in the world that is already in the game when you play it. And she's kind of like an evil mermaid that he's fallen in love with, but she hasn't told him she's a mermaid. And she actually, oh, she looks really sad here. She's so sad. We'll cheer her up though. She actually, when we asked her if she was a mermaid, she said, what? No. She actually lied to us. So sometimes if you ask a townie if they're a mermaid, they will lie to you, even if they are. So you kind of have to gain their trust a little bit before they'll tell you they are a mermaid. And we were friends. Like, it wasn't like we were just acquaintances. She still wouldn't tell us. So, you know, she likes to keep it pretty quiet that she is, and that she is a bit special in that way. And he's totally in love with her. She actually has the most amazing mermaid form. I absolutely love what she looks like as a mermaid, so I'm really excited to show you guys. And you can see there was an option to ask if mermaid, but we can also reveal that she is a mermaid from our other sim. If she uses a special seashell and blows into it, any mermaids around the world will actually kind of gravitate towards you, and they have this little mermaid call that they do. So we're going to check that out in a second. Here's the mermaid kelp I was telling you about, and this is the ordinary conch shell, and that's the shell you want to blow into to actually make some cool things happen as a mermaid. We're going to give our mermaid a few of these items, and when she blows into that shell, if you have seasons, you can actually conjure up a full-on storm. It's really, really cool. And because I cheated the sim to teleport here, she's still swimming, so that's my bad. That won't happen unless you're kind of silly like me. Anyway, let's see what happens when we blow into our shell. I think it's called a conch shell, but there we go, she's blowing into it. And let's see what happens. Okay, see our other mermaid, whom we didn't know was a mermaid, she's coming outside and gravitating towards us. And then she's gonna do this weird little dance thing. Just wait for it. There we go, she like goes as like a fish lady. And then we also do it as well. And we can do some lullabies. We can do a mermaid kiss. These are actually really beautiful song interactions. I think it's really, really pretty, the sounds that they make. And I'm actually unsure of what these interactions do to your Sims. I'm still yet to figure that out, but I believe it will affect the Sim you're singing to in some way, shape, or form. So that's pretty cool. And he is able to now ask her about her weird behavior just then, because he's like, well, why did she do that weird little strange reaction? So he's gonna ask her about her strange reaction in just a second and realize that she is in fact a mermaid. So she's like, yeah, I'm a mermaid. Something sure seemed fishy, ha ha ha. That horn is a sacred instrument of my people, or my kind, I think it said. So that's pretty cool. Now he knows she's a mermaid. He's probably like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna embrace you. You're so beautiful. You're like half fish. So that's a nice little romantic moment that we've just had. And he's got a few moodlets over there. All right, let's check out her mermaid form. She's a little bit shy. She hasn't quite transformed into her mermaid attire yet, or form yet. She's wearing a really cute bikini though. But look at this, isn't she gorgeous looking? She's kind of evil looking though. I think there's a special name for like evil mermaids, but I've forgotten what it is. I love her design. I think it was Jill Johnson, who is a producer on The Sims 4. She did a lot of work with creating the mermaids, and she's like, I loved this character so much when I spoke to her. So I'm not sure if she created her, but whoever did, they did an epic job of that. I also want to try and see if I can get these two to do like a special kiss in the water. There is a beautiful embracing kiss that you can do between two Sims. It's very romantic. It's very passionate as well. So I think you guys are going to like it. Look at the mermaids just swimming around. When you have a couple of them in the ocean swimming at the same time, I'm just like, I can't. It's so pretty. I want to get like 50 mermaids and have them all swimming at the same time. So here we have our Sim doing a little bit of singing to one of the other Sims in the world here. And I also want to show you guys the Mermaid Kiss. I'm not really sure what this kiss does, I'll be honest. I assume it leaves them with a moodlet, but it's just like a kiss on the cheek. Maybe it allows you to gain some extra relationship points maybe. But yeah, I don't know what it does. I guess all of this does something to the other Sims. And we're just showing like a few of the different songs and interactions here. She has such a beautiful singing voice. You know, she kind of reminds me of myself and my own musical abilities that I showed you guys earlier on. And here we have our naughty mermaid swimming around. I'm pretty sure she had the evil trait. You guys might have noticed her traits before. I've just missed them, but I think she is a little bit evil. And evil mermaids, or actually any mermaid, as long as you're not super cheerful and friendly, I think any mermaid can pull a Sim underwater, like into the darkness, or they can like get some kind of darkness to pull them under in the ocean. And I believe if you do that several times, you might even be able to drown them, which is really exciting because we love killing Sims because we're weird. And here they are having their ocean kiss. Look at that. That is steamy. Damn. I like that animation. I think that's good. And that's like a double plus in romance relationships. So that's pretty good. Right, so if we click on him, I think we can pull him underwater. We'll just give him a bit of a splash for now. Oh, here we go. She's kind of, this looks like she's seducing him a little bit. I also love their shadows under the water. I think that looks so awesome. Oh, here we go, here we go. She is, look at that, look how creepy that is. She like made him get sucked underwater just for giggles. She's like, ha, tricked you. But I think if you do that twice, then they may drown, I believe. I could have made it up, but I feel like that might happen. So there you go, deep sea entity. It lurks in the deep, waiting. Oh my Lord, so creepy. So he's like, yeah, I'm leaving. I want to get out of here. All right, so we also have the sea kelp, which I do want to show you guys what happens. Oh, they're having another little kiss there. But I want to show you guys, if you eat 2 sea kelps, you can go from mermaid to non-mermaid. So you eat 2 of those sea kelps, one after the other. Your mermaid sim will no longer be a mermaid. And if your sim, who is a human sim, eats 1 kelp, they will transform into a mermaid, which is pretty cool. Oh, and here's the little bath animation I was telling you about. This is so cute. Look at that, how their tail just flips over the side. I think small things like this in the game really bring it to life more. I think it makes such a big difference. So I was so excited to see this little bath animation because if they just sat in a bath like normal, that would have been a bit lame. So I was glad to see this. So she's just chilling there, flipping her tail around. I bet that tail gets in the way a lot too if you're in a bathtub. Mermaids can also speak to fish in the fishbowl. See how she's just interacting with the goldfish there. And it also means that she'll have a relationship with the goldfish, I think. Or if not, her social at least goes up. I think that's what happens. She doesn't have a relationship with the goldfish, but her social goes up. And I mean, it's a good way, like if you have a lonely mermaid, to make friends in the world, just with other fishies. I wonder if your mermaid eats fish if they get a moodlet. Oh, and look, there's seagulls. We can chase the seagulls. So he's gonna kind of run towards them. Yay! And off they go with all of their feathers. I wonder if you have cats and dogs, if they'll leave feathers that you can. Anyway, let's check out this kelp option. So let's get our sim Sam here to eat one kelp to see if it actually works and if he turns into a merman. I have to say, I did expect something special or extravagant to happen once he actually ate the kelp, and nothing happened. He just kind of eats it, and then when you go to the water, you realize you are a mermaid. See, like nothing happens at all. I think there's a moodlet here, strange sensations. He should enter a large body of water. But I would have loved to see some beautiful transformation, you know, something really, really epic. Because I feel like if you finally find that kelp, you've kind of worked for it a little bit, and for storyline purposes, it would have been nice to have, I don't know, some kind of like glitter or little animation. That would have been really, really nice. So let's see, did the kelp work? I wonder. Here we go. He is a merman. That was actually a little bit awkward how he got into the water then. He just kind of went from human to merman. But yay, he now has a tail. So he's like, oh wow, this chick probably was like, you should eat this and see what happens. So he's now a merman. He's having a nice swim. He's having a good time. And you know, your mermaid's gonna be fit, I think. We also had a fishing trap over there, which our mermaid is actually catching fish. And if we eat 2 more kelps, then he is actually no longer gonna be a merman. And again, nothing really happens. So if your mermaid decides to no longer be a mermaid, you won't get any special animation, which I find really disappointing actually. Like that could have been a major moment in someone's storyline to no longer be a merman or to become a mermaid. Like it kind of sucks that it does nothing except you just go in the water and realize, oh, my sim's now human. I'm kind of sad about that, I'm not gonna lie. But there you go, at least we know how to go from one to the other. And also in terms of kids, if you have 2 mermaids that woohoo, they will have a mermaid child. If you have 1 human sim and 1 mermaid sim, there's a 50-50 chance of their kids being a mermaid. So you can see here that you will see in CreateASim if the child was actually a mermaid or not. So you can check that out. See, this little toddler is, woo, they're gonna be a mermaid, and I don't believe the child is, so he missed out on that one. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of the mermaids. I can't wait to read all of your comments, and as always, I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. Can't wait to speak to y'all soon. Have a good one. Bye!